So it looks like we're going to be getting ready to go here. Obviously, scrimmage, we're still trying to get stuff figured out, but nice day here in Manassas. 6 o'clock, we're going to have the black and blue scrimmage. See the guys out there on the field warming up. You can see some of the coaches right now. You got my trusty sidekick here, Dan Gilquist. He'll be on the mic here in a second. Probably have a few jokes for you today.
Testing. I'm not sure about how trusty that is, but I'll be a side thorn, perhaps a
thorn in the side, huh? It all works. All right. Well, let me go through. We don't have green screen yet. We're working on getting those videos created. So I'm going to go through the player roster that I have. So we have number 1, Isaiah Anderson. Number 2, Nehemiah Casey. Number 4, Shepard Jones. Number 5, Nicholas Paul. Number 6, Easton Rangel. Number 8, Donovan Dundon. Number 9, Dallas Clark. Number 10, Joseph Underwood. Number 13, Ethan Banker. Number 14, James Van Dam. Number 15, Clayton Frazier. Number 17, Timothy Allcroft. Number 22, Joseph Fullenwider. Sorry about these names in case I mess any up. Number 24, Samuel Harris. Number 26, Daytona Davis. Number
This is a community team. If we mess up your name, let us know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Approachable. You can come talk to us, tell us we got your name down. We'll get it right by the end of the season.
Yeah, I always tell the guys, just swing by, tell me something, usually on the bus to one of the games, let me know, and we'll do our best to get it fixed, and we may still say it wrong the whole season, but, you know, yeah. All right, so 27, Christopher Gall, 28, Ben Drown, 33, Bruno Fullenwider, number 44, King Johnson, number 45, Asher Owen, number 51, Gabriel Gould, number 54, Zeke Pipes, number 55, Hadley Shrimp, number 56, Andrew Bell, number 57, Kevin Rubinski, number 58, Matthew Matolo, number 60, Tyler Gillums, I'll get that one figured out, number 61, Matthew Fitz, number 63, Gus Shrimp, number 65, Sam McCorkle, number 67, Gus Gould, number 70, Joshua Penny, number 71, David Allcroft, number 74, Tucker Thurston, number 77, Tony Guerrero, number 78, John Gilquist, number 88, Michael Langhorn. We have Robert Howard listed on here. I don't see a number for him, so we'll find out about that. Let me go through coaches as well. I've got information on them. So we have Greg P. Yeah, the alumni assistant coaches. We have 2 of those out here today, but Greg Piazza's our head coach. Jason Jones is our offensive coordinator. Kevin Majors is our defensive coordinator. Doug Drown is our offensive line. Keon Majors is the wide receivers and DB coach. And we have Joey Matolo as a defensive lineman coach. And those alumni coaches that are coming back from last year are Zach Fitz and Caleb Majors. And our team managers this year, we have Jeff Allcroft, Heather Jones, and Shasta Shrimp. So we've got a lot going on. A lot of people out here. Takes a whole lot to get this football program running. A lot of people, our team managers have lots of work. You know, we get lots of emails letting us know what's going on, everything coming up, and especially when we get to that trip to Florida later on this year, there's a whole lot of moving parts on that.
I was just going to say, we haven't got much of anything running right now. We're just stretching out on the field.
Yeah. Just a little bit of stretching out here. See some guys that are back to watch the players. Guys who were here last year. Looks like we got some, I don't know if those red flags are the penalty flags. So I guess they're going to be calling penalties today out here. But everything's...
They look a lot like penalty flags of some type. Yeah, they cut like it, they act like it. They're just red. They're supposed to be yellow.
Well, you know.
It's a challenge flag.
Well, we're not going to have that many challenges out here. Well,
maybe it's a push-up challenge or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have that going on. But, yeah, if you notice the field, look at those really straight lines out there. the city came out and they had a little robot that painted the field.
Seriously.
Seriously. Here. Sorry, I can't show you guys at home the picture of it.
I have never seen something like this before. Maybe I'm just too.
I didn't get it while it was painting. But here's it actually driving around a little bit. Let me see, it's not driving there. So it's pretty cool. They set up a I guess something. Oh wow, sun suddenly come out. So I think we're gonna have to set up a canopy here. So while things get started, we're gonna set up a canopy because I'm too precious to be out in the sun. I might melt or something like that. And no, it's really the computer gear is what I'm worried about. So all right, so we'll just be quiet for a little bit, and we'll get this set up and be right back. Donovan Dundon looks like for kicking. So let's see. So yeah, first kickoff of the year. It's gonna be a little different since it is a scrimmage. We do have coaches that are probably going to be in and about more than normal. And on the field, you see Coach Keon out there walking around with his drink and a paper. So,
It's also different because, the NFL has been screwing around with the kickoff, and we haven't done that.
yeah.
And somehow it feels like they've changed to begin to fit that.
Well,
Like, fit that.
yeah, I don't know what I feel about the way they have those kickoffs now. But player safety.
Here we go.
Oh, nice kick. That's number 84. No, it can't be 84 because I don't have an 84.
Anyone capturing the play-by-play this year?
The huddle film? Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anybody out here for today, which probably would have been a good idea, but how's it going? Oh, don't worry about ducking down. Just get in the camera frame. That's cool.
We got a lot of picture of you right now.
Swing by and talk to us if you want.
11 t-shirt.
All right. We're getting a few people to show up now. Should be good fun. Looks like flag football is practicing over here on another field. So this field used to belong to the Manassas Baptist Church here, but the city bought this back, and they've installed a couple of baseball fields, Little League type fields. So they're here. So we got the offense going, and this first half of football, they're looking at working on a lot of defense here. So we're looking at plays that they've put in an offense to run a lot of plays like we're going to see this year from other teams.
And let me just underline a piece of that. This is a whole new playbook from last year.
They've had to learn some stuff so this defense can figure out what's going on. Oh, that's Nehemiah Casey down the left side of the field. Nice pickup. Look at that. We're like the 23 to the 40, so we'll call that a 17-yard pickup. Now for a first down. So this, we got a chain gang over there and everything. Looks like we've got stuff ready, but yep.
Music that we can play, in between these spots.
Yeah. Sam Harris trying to make it to the outside. Oh! Worried about that cement platform there and those benches that the county installed, because our out of bounds is right next to that. So, second and 4. So nice pickup of 6 there by Sam Harris. Yeah. So they're going to be running this ball a lot this first half, so they can get this defense used to having to pick up some guys there. Who's that number 15 on the run there? Clayton Frazier, nice pickup. The blue team moving the ball pretty good here.
Looks like a 1st and 10.
First and 10, looks like they're already at the 36 of White.
That's it. Centurion's 1st and 10.
Oh, Centurion's 1st and 10.
Blue 1st and 10. At the 35.
Ladies had camp a couple of weeks back. It's a weekend there. It's Joe Underwood, number 10, with the reception there. Almost enough for a first down. We'll see where the ball gets marked. Are they moving the chains or not? That looks like a first down. Yep. They're going to move the chains down. Yeah, we spent a weekend at Camp Shenandoah Springs. Real nice camp facility. The football team's been going there, I believe, 10 years now. So they're there. It's nice and isolated, so no cell service. Well, you have to stand in a couple of spots and you can get some cell service. But yeah, it was really good. It gives them a lot of bonding time, a lot of time to work on football without distractions or anything like that. So there you go. Defense saw the quarterback there keeping the ball. So it's still a pickup of a nice hard yard. Yard or two. Kind of hard to tell from here. Sure if yeah, Yeah. It's close to one of those things.
The referee said to me later, he's like, I didn't know which game you were announcing for.
We'll announce any game. Oh. Nice catch there by number 10, Joseph Underwood. Little screen for a Centurions first down. Move the ball down the field. Alright. Yes, looking good out here. Field's nice and green for an August day. Looks like we still have grass coverage everywhere, so that's always good.
It's still warm. Football gets cold by the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's still warm and comfortable.
It's usually pretty dusty on the field by this time. Quarterback's going to roll out there. Oh, looks like he's just going to hold on to it and pick up a touchdown. Woo!
Touchdown, Centurions.
All right.
That's
So,
a touchdown blue. We should adjust the score.
blue.
I think you tell the
I think they're just going to be.
You think they'll do extra points?
Today, I think they're just going to go for two. During the season, they'll probably be kicking extra points, but just for today, they're going to be, I would guess, 2-point conversions. Just more snaps through. Kicker can practice. So our kicker from last year, Luke DeGance, is now down in Florida. Let's see, it's going to Ave Maria. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking over to my wife and she's nodding yes. So Luke's down there at Ave Maria. They just.
In the old days before there was AI and then had waves.
So he's with the.
That's where the information is kept.
He's with the football team there. Number 15 on the reception, Clayton Frazier for the 2-point conversion. So that's going to give us the early score of 8-2 for Blue. Yeah, so Luke, he's kicking there. I guess we'll find out if he's going to be the top kicker or just one of the other, one of the kickers they have, which is pretty cool. And
He's a versatile player. He can play on the roads.
Yeah.
He's been successful on the roads. He was an awesome kicker for us.
yeah, he always did a great job kicking. And Timo White is also playing for a different school. The two teams actually will play against each other their last game of the year. So that's going to be pretty cool to have a couple of Centurion players out there playing college football.
It looks like the ball is right in front of the football.
Yeah.
You can see that.
that's the important thing, because if you haven't noticed where I'm standing, I'm pretty much in the sun over here. So, you know,
We could move this if you want.
no. As long as you're good over there, that's all the important thing that matters. I'll just stand here and roast.
I'm just gonna stand here and the floor.
You know,
And
well,
the ass.
after a while, I'll probably be on the ground just flopping around like a piece of bacon, because, you know, I'm just getting cooked over here.
And you hear me on the microphone talking about my Aiken bacon.
Yep. I'll be the sizzle. All right, let's see. So we got, what do we have back deep? Number 5 should be Nick Pell. Is that 9 over on the other side? Dallas Clark. Can't tell who's up here across from, we got 85. Who's 85? I don't have an 85.
Are you reading red or blue?
In white, over here right in front of, between between the majors. Isn't that an 85 right there?
Sure looks like an 85 to me. We need to update our roster, it sounds like.
Yeah. I don't know, he sort of looks like Tim Allcroft. Okay.
Here's the kick.
So we got Sam Harris, another nice end over end kick, taken by Nick Pell back at about the 15-yard line. And he just ran into a wall of blue at about the 33, 34-yard line.
Okay, they're gonna mark it at 33, it looks like.
Yeah, his forward motion stopped a long time ago. They had him up
It's
there.
a friendly way of saying
Yeah.
that he ran into it. It just stopped.
Yeah. So, oh wow, they're backing him way up to the 32. Come on now. 30. Yeah. 32. Come on, you gotta be a little bit friendlier on the marking out here. Still Centurions.
So we have a Centurions, 1st and 10.
Looks like we have a few people watching. We appreciate you guys coming out and watching the YouTube channel. Hopefully here soon we'll start having some shorts. You know, if people are recording from the game. You know, if we have parents here locally and you,
Soon I actually get good video out of this.
yeah. No.
And I'm not a professional.
Yeah, you are, but we also, if parents watching the game just want to shoot vertically on their camera, less than 60 seconds, and we have a share drive, we can get them to upload those too. So just have whoever your football player is.
We're really going into the digital age?
You know, we try to.
The social media, everybody's reported.
Well, yeah, I'd like to get shorts out there because all the time and energy and effort these guys put into it, shorts seem to be a thing that a lot of people watch on YouTube.
They don't take much time.
Yeah, and last year when we were putting them out, we'd get several hundred views on them. We got up to like 10,000 or more. So who do we have? We got 13 going around to the right side on the run. It's Ethan Banker. Nice pickup. What's that about?
4 yards? 5 yards.
Oh, he's still walking. Yeah, 5 or 6. So that's a good pickup there. But yeah, with the shorts, you know, it's the kids these days, that's what they spend a lot of time watching. And it's real quick so they can see that. Oh, yeah?
A little too gray-haired to call me a kid, though.
Oh, yeah. You know, my kids will make fun of me because I watch them on the TV.
I can do that.
Yeah. Can hear Coach Joey over there. Ooh. Oh, missed the tackle there, but still. Wow, look at that run there. Number 8, Donovan. Okay, he lost some yards, but I tell you, he should have lost more. I think, yeah, the defense was on him. I think he should have lost about 5 more yards on that play. Why, is it? No, what was he saying? To tackle people? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're supposed to tackle. Yeah, you know, a defensive line coach. I think that's what he is.
Yeah, you do everything you can to teach your kid not to fight, not to tackle, not to ref house. Then you tell him to put that, you tell him to get ref.
Yeah. Very good. Another play. Looks like quarterback's going to roll to the right. He's got... Oh, yeah. Defense had to decide, were they going to go after the quarterback or were they going to stay back in coverage? And
That is a Centurion's 1st and 10.
first and 10, yeah.
Was he passing while running even? Wow,
Right.
that's impressive. Not many quarterbacks can do that.
Yeah, he was out there rolling out to the right side, trying to pull that defense, see which way they're going to go, and then just waited on long enough, and he had a guy that came free, able to complete that pass. Yeah, on the short stuff, Coach Joey got some glasses for his birthday, so he can record videos right on his glasses. So we'll see if we can get some up close things. Oh. Looks like he's going to take it off for the touchdown. Looks like about a 54-yard run there. Yeah. Well, we're not supposed to hit him real hard, but we still are supposed to tackle him. You can gently tackle the guy in the red jersey, you know. Well, I think because they have him running all the plays for this first half, so they don't want him to just get beat down.
At the same time, nobody was near him.
Yeah, you know. He is a bit of a speedy guy out there. You know. I think he's probably close to what I could run back in my day, so you know. He's probably doing okay on that. Here we go, another pass over there. Oh, yep, looks like, oh wait, I'm seeing a no good from no catch, incomplete pass. So that's going to leave our score a blue with 8 and black with 6.
Is it black or is it white?
Well, it's a black and blue game, so I don't know. I've always called them black, but I guess white would actually make more sense. But it's a black. I'm gonna leave it as black.
So then we had the black and reds versus the blues, the true and fast versus the movies.
Yeah, we have something. Alright. So who do we have kicking off? Alright. Coach Kevin out there making sure all the guys stay off the line. Who do we have kicking here again? Number 8. Donovan's got it teed up. Oh, Nehemiah got that one. Up guy. Oh. Nice return there by Nehemiah Casey, number 2. Looks like they're somewhere around the 35-yard line. So yeah, we are planning on broadcasting all the games this year. The schedule had a few changes. Some different things happen. You know, DC teams won't really do anything with us anymore. Just with and stuff like that. So just understandable on that. And I think some couple teams that were on the schedule are no longer playing football this year. So we've got a couple open spots, I think. Coach Piazza's doing his best to try and get some other replacements in there. But if not, I see several games for the year. Yeah, 2nd and 4. Nice pickup there. But next Thursday is our opening game on August 28th at 7 p.m. We're playing Thomas Jefferson over in Alexandria, Virginia, right? Alexandria. Yeah, I think that's where they are. But Thomas Jefferson, we play them every year. So we'll be playing them next Thursday as our opening game. And for that game, we're usually up on top of the press box, so we'll be looking down at the field. Should give you guys watching a great view. Little screen pass over there to number 10, Joseph Underwood. Nice coverage on the defense there. It's going to bring up first down. Wow. Okay, I thought that was going to bring up a 3rd down. Yeah. Everybody in the stands are surprised too. Well, it's not wrong. Okay. What, for us to tell what's going on? We aren't. We gotta just see. So I don't know. We're always at the mercy of whatever our internet connection is like. Right. That even at that. Oh, nice little pass there. 24 should be Sam Harris. Looks like it's going to be down to about the 35-yard line. Yeah.
Looks like we need a little help with our defense. This is looking like an offensive snap at this point. We just got a nice touchdown for Blue.
Testing. Test. Let's see. Just going to ramble here for a little bit, see if that helps anything. Gain of a couple. 2nd and 8. So that's good.
White still got the ball. We're now in the second quarter.
The second quarter play. I could at least change that if I can't get sound to work. Let's see. Oh, wait.
You know, they holler, listen up, but I can't hear what they have to say.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to keep talking here for a minute because I thought I heard some sort of sound coming through. Don't know what that is, but we'll see. Got a guy in motion over there. Oh, and they throw it to him. Nick Pell over there. Oh, nice spin. Look at that. Good play by Nick Pell there.
That's going to be Centurions. First down.
Okay. So we are getting some sound.
After you get that microphone up and running, I'll turn this one on and we'll see if...
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and turn that one on, and we'll just talk like we know what we're doing.
Right, let me turn this one. I was just wondering if the quality would degrade suddenly if I turned this one on, so I was going to let you work that one. But here we are. We're at, looks like the 17-yard line, maybe 16-yard line. White has the ball.
I don't know. It sounds pretty good to me. Oh, nice tackle. Good job on the defense there.
We haven't seen many plays for loss. I think there's been one play for loss. So
All
far,
right.
the offense has been really powerful.
Well, I'm going to, at this point, not mess with it. You know, I think mine comes in a little louder than yours, my microphone.
Kind of fine by me.
You know, so it's...
I could bring the microphone closer to my mouth.
No, don't worry about that. So, is the score still 8-6 since I was not paying attention there for quite a while?
They got another touchdown.
The blue?
I certainly thought they got another touchdown. It was called as a touchdown.
Oh.
But then they had two two-point conversion plays, and so I'm not quite sure what that meant.
Well, we'll just give them the touchdown and give them 14. Here we go. Oh, nice little pass out there to Nick Pell. Got some blocking. Looks like he's going to make it to the end zone. Nick Pell, nice run and catch. We'll give him a little woo.
The line ref is calling that a touchdown.
Okay.
It's hard to tell who the refs are. They don't have the striped shirts.
Yeah.
No prisoners, escaped convicts here.
Well, it looks like we got, we'll call Chase over there with the chain gang. We'll call him one of the refs. Looks like Zach, we'll call him, you know, he's back there. And is Isaias over here acting as one too? I know Caleb's around all over the field and stuff like that, so he's probably one as well. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and take this no sound thing off the page. I was able to hear on my phone. Oh, nice one. Another catch by Nick there. So I'm going to go with a tie score now because I'm not sure. And this is a scrimmage. So if neither team wins, then they'll run twice as many laps. Wait, Wait, did somebody hand Coach Joey a megaphone there, or? Oh no, wait, that's his normal inside voice.
Could have fooled me. Let's see. They're going to be right about where the post is for the tent is where the ball ends.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move that.
Could be just about anyway. Yeah, we're clear now.
Cool. Uh-oh, the sun's starting to move down a little bit more. All right. Oh, number 2, Nehemiah Casey again with this one. Nice run back up the middle of the field. That's the kind of thing you really want to see. Getting the ball, going up the middle of the field, and just taking off. So where are they starting? About the 40?
They haven't posted the sticks yet. There's the 1st and 10 marker at the 48.
Yeah, they've got the sticks going the wrong direction. They need to go that way. So I'm going to go with the 47. It's that number 67. Got school to look like he was jogging in there. Yeah, a little bit out of sorts here right now, trying to think of what's going on with the sound and what issues it's causing. So we'll have to see. All right, we got somebody out in motion. Nice. Oh! Number 82, Tony Garreau on the catch.
Is he an eligible receiver?
Yeah.
Okay. I can never keep track of what numbers are eligible and which ones aren't.
Yeah, there's some sort of rule about that. You know, I don't know what all those rules are. Rules are for people that follow them. So it looks like they're down to about the 34-yard line already.
You realize there'd be no such game as football were it not for the rules.
Well, you know.
Football's defined by its rules. That doesn't mean I know all the rules. But
Yeah.
So it looks like we're at roughly the 35-yard line with the 1st and 10 for blue.
Looks like Sam's taking it across to that right side. Had a missed tackle there.
But the chains are moving, so that's another 1st and 10.
Yep. Got John Button out there on the chain gang.
I'd like to see a stronger defense. This is just offense walking over everybody.
Well, you know, it's like you were saying earlier. It's a lot of new guys, a lot of new stuff going on out here. We'll see how things shake out. And the team split up, so this isn't who your whole starting defense would be.
Fair enough.
Nice little pass over there. What's that? I think that was 88. Mike Langhorn on the catch over there. Is that a first down or not? Yep, looks like that is enough for a first down.
looks like. They look like they're fighting over the chains like
Yeah.
couple does with the covers. You're hogging the chain. You're hogging the chain. Pass it over here.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that a fumble?
No,
Did they lose it? I didn't.
No, they swung him around, didn't take him to the ground, and he still was running. That was Clayton Frazier. As you can hear Coach Joey over there telling him to wrap up. He's going to lose his mind. His blood pressure might be higher than mine. What? All right, so what do we have? 2nd and 5? Okay, I lost who had the ball.
All I know is I had it on camera. I'm not sure who had it.
Yeah, looked like number 15. I think Clayton had it again. That's going to bring up a 3rd down, a rare 3rd down out here. So let's see what they have dialed up.
It is in the red zone. I'm told red zone can be much harder to do for the offense than
yeah. What's it?
open field.
3rd and about 3.
On the 4-yard line, 5-yard line maybe. I mean, we're close to the goal.
Yeah, we're getting down there pretty close. All right. Oh, it looks like a little bit of a loss on the play.
Is that the defense actually making a
Yep.
stop?
Defense showing up.
Nice of them to show up for work.
You guys see, who do we have out there? Looks like we've got Sam McCorkle out there. Is that Matthew Fitz on the line? I think Tucker's out there. I'm like trying to figure out who all's on the line. See Easton off to the side, covering somebody. 85 in coverage. Here we go. Quarterback rolling out to this left side. He's got a... Oh, he got in for the score.
They're calling it a touchdown. Well, it's either that or they're calling it a huddle up.
So that should put them out to a 20-14 lead at this point.
If they called it a touchdown, why are the sticks still up?
Well, I think they're just standing there with the sticks because they got nowhere else to go.
All right. I'll accept that.
Oh, quarterback's just going to take it right up the middle there. Looks like he's going to be in for the score, so that's going to push it up to blue with 22 and black with 14. So yeah, pretty good fun out here so far. These guys, they've only been together a few weeks, playing. So from camp at Shenandoah Springs that they had.
Yeah, some of these kids have known each other for a couple years, though.
Yeah,
But the team itself, as is on the field, is only a couple weeks.
yeah. I think we have about 15 new players out of like 35. So that's
Were we that small?
what do you mean?
I haven't counted the whole roster to know.
Yeah, it's something like that. You know, so we'll see.
That's about a 50% turnover there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some guys that graduated, people have moved.
Life happens.
Yeah. A few players didn't come back. Coach Kevin out there making sure these guys aren't standing on the line. Nice kick, end over end, right down the middle of the field. Uh-oh. Went off his shoulder pads there. Still a nice return, though. Right up the middle of the field. You know, I like to see guys that will run up the middle of the field. You have a lot of people a lot of times where they're just heading for the sidelines, trying to get around everybody.
You know, like the sideline is safety sort of thing.
Yeah, you know, it's like if I can just get around everybody and then, you know, just put on the burners and just go flying down the field like that. But
pull up the jukebox, go up the center is fun to watch.
Yeah,
Dodging tackles left and right.
yeah, just moving up the field like that's always, I always like that. Zoomed in quite a bit. You can see the players a little bit easier now. See less of the canopy. Oh, just beyond the outstretched arms of Dallas Clark there. So that was a nice play.
I almost had a beautiful view of it.
Yeah. They run a nice play right to us.
Would be the first time I had a close-up on anything.
Yeah. Brings up a 2nd and 10 from about the 41-yard line. Again, it'll be nice on Thursday when we can look down on the field and really know what yard line it is. Although apparently it sounds like I'm asking questions all game long anyway, so there's always that. Looks like A.J. Owen is down there with the water. Pickup of a few. It's going to bring up a third and
5?
3rd and 5. Yep.
That sure looks like it's splitting right between the two sticks.
Oh, guess guys are getting a little bit lazy with their pads there, letting them right up above their knees. Got to make sure everything's covered up. Got to keep everybody safe out there. It's always a big concern.
I always laugh at a particular player whose pants struggle to cover the kneecaps just because getting it to stay over the tops of those knee pads is always a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, when these guys come out here to practice, it's funny. It's like they barely have, you know, jerseys on, it seems like, 'cause they keep them tucked in.
Yeah. Showing a lot more skin than you would expect from seeing a football game.
All right, looks like they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout White, I think.
Yep. Yeah, so we do have Next Thursday, August the 28th at 7 p.m., we'll be at Thomas Jefferson High School for the first game of the season.
This would be a good time for a note from our sponsors. The team is known as the Centurions in honor of the centurion who came to Jesus in the Gospels, asking Jesus to heal his daughter, I think it was. Was it his daughter or his servant?
I think it was his servant.
I'm going to have to look this up if I'm going to even tell the story.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's preseason scrimmage here. We're going to get all of our scripture correct too.
And the good Lord promises he's going to come to the centurion's house to heal this servant, and the centurion gags and gasps. Okay, those aren't the words in the text, and says, "No, you don't need to come. Just say the word, because I'm a man in authority with people in authority under me, and I say to one, do this, and I say to another, do that, and they just do it. So just say the word."
Yeah. It's
Looks like we're lined up for another white play. It is about 3rd and 6 on the 45.
Here we go. Looks like we're rolling out. Oh.
That would be an interception.
No, I think it's a fumble.
Did John catch that?
No, it hit the ground. I think they hit him before the ball came out, and he didn't have control. When I guess that's the call on the field. We'll have to go back to the tape and see after the game.
You realize the younger generation has no idea why these things are called tapes.
Well, yeah, okay. We're gonna have to go back to the stream, see what happens. So we're gonna go with the turnover on the play.
That would mean it was
A fumble.
Oh, well, then it would be recovered. A fumble with a recovery.
Yeah, fumble recovery. Oh, right now we have the score as the blue with 22 and black or white with 14. So it's been back and forth. Yeah. They've both been able to move the ball down the field.
It's been a real offensive struggle. So it's nice to actually see the defense stepping up once or twice here.
Yeah. Nice play on the defense there. Here we go. Going deep.
Is really,
That
was an overshoot.
Bit outside there. Number 2.
Anybody else remember only one base on an overthrow?
No, I don't remember that.
You never heard that rule? That's a baseball rule. We had to play by that when I was a kid, just because it was so. You struggled to make throws so much when you were kids.
Yeah, when you're a kid.
So the rule was, only one base on an overthrow. So if you're headed to second and they throw the ball to second and miss it, you get to go to third, not home.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So we've got a 2nd and 10 here coming up. Pretty close to us. Oh.
Rolling out.
Oh. Number 85, not second. I think that's Tim Allcroft. I haven't seen. I've got him listed as 17. Oh. Looks like we had a penalty on the field. Coach Jones giving the refs a piece of his mind out there. All right.
So that wonderful play had to come back.
So it looks like we've got 2nd and 10. I guess for that penalty, they just replayed it down. Looks like Shepard's going to make up for it. And make up for it. And I
see one ref calling a touchdown.
Did anybody check with Caleb to see if there's another penalty? Does he want to call one now?
How do you call a penalty after the fact?
Well, you know.
I'm sure it's done. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody went down the field and they left him there, and nobody was paying attention to him, so they just went on about their day.
They left the sticks back at the 40-yard line.
Yeah. Guys, they decided it's only gonna be one play down there. Oh, rolling over there. 22 on the catch. Joseph.
I see two refs calling it as a
Fullen Whiter.
Successful 2-point conversion.
To check with him on the name. So that's going to bring our score up to 30-14. All right. So we're going to have another kickoff. Or is this going to be halftime here for a little bit? We got guys.
The guys doing the sticks are coming off the field, so I hope it's halftime. Otherwise
Yeah, it should be halftime. I don't know. I'm getting pretty excited. Is that Mr. Casey bringing us some Chick-fil-A? I guess he didn't hear me. I'll have to talk a little bit louder.
So the score is black and blue 14. Oh, I guess that's black and white 14 and blue 30. And that is your halftime score.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and I think we have a halftime banner I can throw up here. Oh, there we go. Should be a short halftime. Since it is, so let me just take a bit of a breather. We'll be back on in a minute. Yeah, that is Tim Allcroft at 85. I'll have to make sure I get that.
I'm having a problem over there. There's only one spot, small area, where there's anything behind me to run into.
Yeah.
There's no
All right. Well, we'll see how stuff goes here. Not sure how long this halftime thing's going to be, but we'll be out here anyway. See what we can do. Yeah, we're having looks like issues with sound being low. Don't know how much we'll be able to work on that.
You're having issues.
Yeah. So we'll see. It might just be something where we have to talk louder. You guys turn the volume up, and we just come in low. We'll see what we can do.
Hey, maybe we can arrange a flyby for one of our games, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to have something like that. It seems like we should be able to get something like that, but we'll have to see.
Like there isn't an airport nearby.
Yeah, or we can call the helicopter over, from the hospital, get them to land in the field. Maybe put an American flag on the landing gear so they can fly that by on their way.
Just not a jumbo jet at 100 feet.
No. Although that would look cool.
Yeah, as long as it got back up to speed and altitude again.
Yeah. Well, if it's going fast enough, just low.
They say there's 3 things that don't help you in an aircraft emergency. Number 1 is the runway behind you. Number 2 is the fuel in the fuel truck. And number 3 is the sky above you. These things just do not help if you run into trouble.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We don't want anybody to run into any trouble with anything, so we'll see what's going on there. But don't know. Hopefully they hurry this up so we can get back to football and you don't have to just listen to us here chattering mindlessly. But our schedule so far this year, Thursday, August the 28th at 7 p.m. is going to be at Thomas Jefferson. Saturday, September 6th.
Where is Thomas Jefferson from here?
Thomas Jefferson from here, I don't know, Alexandria? Is that
okay, so
half an hour or so?
It's close to the city then.
Yeah, it's like inside the Beltway.
Okay.
It's not too bad. Unfortunately, we won't have the bus for it, so we'll all have to drive up there.
I'll be driving anyway.
Yeah, we usually end up driving to that, but Matt likes to go with the team over to McDonald's after the game, so he would hop on the bus to go from TJ from the game over to the McDonald's to hang out with the guys there, and then we grab him from the McDonald's and go home. So that kind of stuff he always liked doing. Let me take down.
We're headed back out to the field.
We're gonna go back on there. And Saturday, September 6th at 2 p.m., we'll be playing the Central Virginia Disciples. That's down around the Richmond area. So that should be a very good game. Saturday, September 13th at 2 p.m., be playing the FCA Bucks over in Delaware. That's going to be a long bus ride and a long day. What's that, like 4 hours there? We play a game for 3 hours, another 4-hour ride home. So that's chews up a whole day. Saturday, September 20th at 2 p.m., we're going to be playing the Columbus Crusaders. I think that's the team we played our first game last year when we were over in West Virginia around Morgantown. But this year we're going to be playing in Washington, Pennsylvania. It's listed as Washington and Jefferson College, so it'd be cool if we get to play in that stadium there. It looked pretty nice when I looked at Google Maps.
All right, we are ready for our kickoff here.
And then, all right, so we got Sam
Hands
Harris
up.
kicking off.
Go to work, guys.
Let's see. Another nice kick. Oh,
Missed catch.
that's okay. He's still heading out to the outside. Oh, missed tackle there on a nice spin. Oh, a couple of guys wanted to pile on there at the end. So it looks like we're up at about the 36-yard line. So then Friday, October the 3rd at 7 p.m. is going to be at St. John Paul. That's here in Woodbridge. In Woodbridge. I'm used to living in Woodbridge. I always just say here in Woodbridge. Then Saturday, October 11th at 2 p.m. It's going to be over at the Central Maryland Crusaders. So that'll be another long bus ride for us, but not too bad. Then we have an open weekend, October the 18th. I think they're still trying to get a game for that. And then Saturday, October 25th at 1 p.m. is against Annapolis Area Christian. Team we haven't played before, so that's something new. So here we go. We got number 13, Ethan Banker, coming to the outside.
So
Nice.
we started with a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Looks like we're down about to the other 36 or so.
We're about to have another 1st and 10.
So yeah, it'll be 1st and 10. Nice run there to the outside. Nice hit. So we'll see how that goes. 1st and 10. After they score or do whatever they're going to do here, this series of downs, we're going to go ahead and take down the canopy.
Oh, we've got a new quarterback here. Number 6 is taking the snaps. Who's number 6?
Number 6, that should be Easton. Easton Rangel.
We just had a turnover.
Oh, turnover on the field. Coach Joey's out there making sure. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll move the canopy out of our way here real quick.
We're back.
Okay, so that's the second turnover of the game. Both of them have been
So I guess the defense isn't totally absent if we've had 2 turnovers.
no defense playing well. You know, they're still working on gelling, getting used to everybody out there.
Who's playing quarterback then for Blue?
Blue, that might be Joseph Underwood. Yeah, number 10, that should be Joseph Underwood out here quarterbacking. Going to be, here we go. Oh, nice pass over here. Oh,
Flag on the play.
flag on the play. Oh. Here in a block in the back on number 2, Nehemiah Casey. Was going to be a nice gain on the play, but instead it's going to bring up a 1st and I don't know, how much are they going to back up? Couple of yards?
I'm going to watch. We were at the 40. There we go. The sticks
All right.
are moving. Or the stick.
Yeah, the stick is moving. What's that?
Looks
1st
like
and
5
14?
Maybe. Could be 1st and 15. Is it one of these from the position of the foul?
Yeah, it's got to be from where it happened. Little pass to Nehemiah is not gonna do anything but lose a few yards. So it looks like they're backing up.
1st and 20.
Yeah,
Maybe
first.
21.
2nd and 21 now.
Thank you. 2nd and 21.
Well, you know, it's at homeschool math. Is that a 1 or a 2? Aren't they both about the same?
You sure it's the homeschool math, not the public school math? I was not homeschooled.
It's an estimate. 1, 2. Aren't they about the same? Wait, what? There's an infinity of numbers, but there's only 1 between them. All right, so let's see, what do we have going on out here? So this is bringing up a 2nd and long. Oh. Nice catch by Nehemiah. Pick up of a little.
So we're at 3rd and 14. No, it looks like 15.
Yeah, third and about 15. So we'll see how this goes. All right, here a train off in the future, not off in the future, off in the distance. So third down. See Easton over here warming up with Javi. So we'll see how these offenses do this time around. So it looks like sending a guy in motion. Oh, little screen out there, but nice tackle on the play. Who's that? Number 8 over there. Donovan Dundon. I'll have to get that name. I have to get a lot of these names.
That's going to bring up 4th and 7.
4th and 7.
It's a lot better than it was. They've made a lot of yardage,
Yeah.
but that penalty really hurt them.
Yeah, whole lot better than what was that? 2nd and 20 was as far back as they went. So we'll see. All right, so
They're making a lot of yards on these pass plays.
yeah, they're doing pretty good out there. They're running a lot. We gotta see when they start going downfield. If you guys have been watching Centurions in the past, we had a lot of plays went downfield. They just aren't really doing any of those today.
We've had a bunch of plays go downfield. It's been pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's great to see them when they just sort of wing that ball out there. It's always, oh, here we go. Overthrow them.
Only one base on an overthrow.
Just one base. Oh, so it looks like we have a turnover on downs.
That was 4th down, so that would
Yep.
be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. They had more than enough yards if they would have completed that pass.
It was 2 feet out of his hands.
Yeah.
it
It was a bit down. Looked like he might have just stopped in the middle of that route or something, because it didn't look like he ran the whole way through, because Nehemiah's got some speed. So that speed and that height is really something good in the receiver when you see a guy taking off down the field like that.
He's got decent height, too. He's not that short.
Yeah, he's got the height and the speed.
All right, who do we have as quarterback again? Is
Quarterback over here is Easton. Oh. Wow. Tony Garreau, number 82, in on that play.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that one with the camera. I hope they only do that the once.
From the defensive side, they like that. Tony just getting through there, getting to the quarterback.
So it looks like it's White's turn to be behind the sticks.
Yeah.
It's 2nd and 15.
Well, things start to go. They probably make a few adjustments there, like the coaches always do at halftime. A lot of talking. Coaches, when you're playing, they're having to watch. Oh.
What do you think? False start?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the false start on that one.
One of the refs called false start on White.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Just back him up 5 yards and let's go.
I heard somebody else say it was a false start on both.
Oh, they're going to wave it off. It's a scrimmage. So it's just, something to learn from.
Well, if they both false started, then maybe it makes sense, offsetting penalties, you know?
Well, somebody should get a penalty. Here we go. Nice little screen out to the outside. Oh! Number 8, Donovan. Another catch there. Some good yardage down the field. Let's see where they marked this one.
Yeah, I'm watching the
Oh,
sticks.
first down. Wait.
I haven't
No.
seen it.
Well, it looks like.
3rd and 1.
Oh. 3rd and 1. We're getting a second opinion over there. Nope. First
They
down.
are calling it a first.
All right. So it looks like they're at about.
That is a Centurions 1st and 10.
First down.
At the 32-yard line, I think.
Yeah, it sounds good. 32. Coach is moving guys around out here. It's good to see. A lot of players getting a lot of playing time. Oh.
The ref is calling incomplete.
So that brings up a 2nd down. Defender had his back. He was worried about covering the guy. And I think if he would have turned around, he would have had 6 points.
I'm waiting for the sticks to mark the 2nd down.
Well, I think they just forgot to flip. So we'll just stand here and talk about them. and see if they flip it, because it's 2nd down now. But since it's a scrimmage, we won't say too much. We'll go back to the plays. Oh, here we go. Getting a flip.
Here we go.
Almost. There we go. 2nd down. Another run over here to the left side. 13,
I
Ethan.
saw a strong ball grab there.
One of the guys going after the ball.
Like they're trying to make him fumble.
Hey, it works.
Well, I don't think it worked this time.
Yeah, may not have worked, but that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. So it's a nice pickup of about 5 yards. So it's more manageable here on 3rd down. Let's see what Easton has for him called up. We got 3 guys out to the right side. Oh, pass over there to the right. Oh.
Flag on the play.
See a couple of flags coming in. Look like catch to 85 Tim Allcroft. Blue seems to be clapping, and these guys seem to be walking a little bit. Oh, looks like they're going to get some water. Man, taking a long stroll back here.
I think I would call that a timeout.
Oh, is that the end of the quarter?
Yeah, that probably the end of the quarter. The
Oh,
sticks are
okay.
moving.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense, because I'm like, I don't know what kind of penalty that was. So let me go ahead and get the quarter changed here.
I think I'm glad to see that this is no longer an offensive battle anymore, with
Yeah.
defense not showing up for work.
Yeah.
It's nice to see the defense starting to step up.
Yeah. 4th quarter here, so they're...
Although that's only part of what's taken place so far. The other piece of what's happening has been the penalties. It seems like we've just started calling penalties for the first time this half.
Yeah. Well, at least they're now starting to call them during the play, as opposed to that other one where they waited till after the play and everybody was downfield. So it's...
These guys aren't professional referees.
Wow. What are we, 3rd and about 20 here?
Wow, sure does look like that.
It's a lot A lot of yardage to get here.
On the 43-yard line, so 3rd and 21 maybe.
Yeah. Sounds good. Lot of instruction from the coaches out here. That's great. Great to see them. Oh. What was that?
Takedown by number 82.
It looked like John was in on that play too.
It's certainly what the coach was saying.
Yeah. So he was right there. That Giselquist kid.
The 2 G's, the Garreau and the Giselquist.
GG.
Not going there.
Oh, GG. Oh. All right. Coach Joey out there talking with players, making sure they're all set.
I guess I'm a little surprised he's on defense. I didn't think he was going to do defense this year, but it's nice to see him both on defense and making a play.
Yeah. Well,
referring to my son, of whom I'm personally interested in.
Yeah, you have a vested interest in what he's doing. I think because with the team being split, they only have so many guys for each side. So
makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And if he's not a starter, well, the starters have been worn out, if you will, through the first half. So I mean, I can see some solid rotations taking place.
Yeah. Oh, little screen pass there. Let's see, coming towards us. Oh, he's going to end up short. All right.
That's going to bring up a turnover on downs at the 39-yard line.
Yep. 39 or 38, depends on who they're going with the mark. Looks like they are going with 39. Chase on the far side of the field. All right, so let's see what Blue can do this time around. All right, here we got jogging in there. Looks like Matthew Fitz, Sam McCorkle. We got 51 and 74 coming off. It's Gabe Gould and Tucker Thurston. Nope, Tucker's staying out there. All right.
28 just came out.
28, that's Ben Drown. All right, we got a guy in motion there. Oh, nice pass over there, but it looked like it was just a little bit too far for Clayton that time. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Let's see, who's some of the guys we have out there? Gabe Gould, 45's jogging this way. Asher Owen, see number 8, Donovan out there. 44, I believe that's King. 61, I think that's Matt Fitz. Let's see. Wait. Okay. I guess some sort of penalty. So we're at 1st and 5.
That's kind of unusual,
or
but okay, I'll take it.
Something. Oh, nice pass to Nehemiah Casey there. Looked like Nick Pell going low for the wrapping up his legs and tackling him. So that was a good job, Nick.
That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Centurions.
So I see a 55 and a 71 heading out there. So the 55's Hadley Shrimp, and 71's David Allcroft. Let's see, who are some of the guys we have out there? 70's on offense right now. Joshua Penny. Underwood's back, still a quarterback. Nehemiah. How's it going there, Coach?
Good.
So we,
Got a full dry run here, huh?
yeah, we're doing what we can. We got Coach Gantz over here running the flag football team. Anything you want to say to all your fans out there?
Yeah, you know, just excited to be here. Start of a new season. Football's in the air. It's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, it's all good. We were talking about Luke Little earlier.
All right.
Yeah, you know.
See.
Oh,
Kind of hard not to talk about him. He's got a great legacy.
oh!
There we go.
Look at that catch.
Is that Tony?
Tony Garreau, still going. Woo! That was a nice play by Tony. Good catch and run.
I'm reminded of a football player who is known as the Refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, William the Refrigerator Perry from the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. You got him going, you couldn't stop him.
Yeah. So we'll see. What do we have going here now?
If Tony does that again, we might need to copy that Refrigerator name for him, you know?
Here we go. So we got 14 running around the right side. Looks like,
The refs are calling that a touchdown.
wow, yeah, looks like he's in for the score. So that's James Van Dam, number 14, on the carry there. I thought they might have got him a little bit before. Some argument here from the coaching staff, but
You never
you know.
want to argue with the officials, especially,
Again,
when
it's
it's a Centurion touchdown.
it's a scrimmage.
It's a Centurion touchdown.
Yeah, still Centurion touchdown.
Never argue with the officials after a Centurion touchdown. You don't want them to take it back.
Yeah. Well, maybe they can add a few more points to it. So
Well,
here we
that's
go,
what we're
going for
about to
2.
try.
And it looks like Van Dam's going to go ahead and take that in for the 2-point conversion. So that's going to bring our score up to 38-30. All right. So yeah, talked about the schedule, and then we'll have the playoffs for the ECC, our conference that we're in. There'll be 2 games of playoffs for that. And that will then be followed by the homeschool tournament down in Florida. I'm not sure what they're running now. That's way out of there. I guess maybe they didn't score.
But you never get a second chance at that. I'm
Well-
wondering if they're doing like two tries at the 2-point conversion for practice reasons. Or something.
Yeah, they might be. So, doesn't matter. Scores all
I'd
the
leave it
same.
at the 38.
Yeah, or maybe they called it not in for a touchdown on that one run, and then the next play they actually give him the touchdown when he ran it in. So, all right. All right, so we'll watch these. Looks like some of the flag players are out here too, seeing what's going on. So that should be number 24, Sam Harris kicking off for Blue. Two, 4. All right, see some of the guys we have out there. 27, Chris Gall. It's at 51 over on the other side. Gabe Gould, 74.
All right, there's
Should be
the sign.
Tucker.
Go to work, guys.
Nice kick. Nick Pell's got it back there and coming up. Running right up the middle of the field. Going up the middle of the field. Running. Oh! Man, Nehemiah got him on that tackle. It was pretty high. Oh. Looks like we might have a guy down here right now. Not sure who that is over there.
I remember when my first son, Timmy, wanted to play football. I was concerned about how brutal the sport can be. I mean, it is tackle football. It is force on force.
Yeah.
And I was worried about an injury. He had a lot of fun, although his senior season was interrupted by a cracked collarbone.
Oh, that's tough.
So that was the end of his season right there. You can't really do much after that until the collarbone's back up to form. It is a rough game. It's designed to be that way.
Yeah.
You sort of know that going in, but you still care for these boys.
And here we go. Coaches are using this to teach the players. Looks like they're going to talk about what happened with them. Take some time out, make sure they know how to.
I remember when Timmy broke his collarbone, one of the things he told me was he had been taught how to fall, and he didn't fall properly.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of like,
Yep.
yeah, the coaches have told you how to do that.
So it looks like that was Nick Pell. He's up and walking off the field, shaking a lot of hands on the way by. He had a beautiful run there on that return. Just a little bit slow getting up. Mrs. Van Dam, the team medic, is over there with him.
Is this her second or third year at that? I remember seeing her do that before.
I don't know. She's been doing this for a few years. It's
Well
great.
appreciated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's great. You know, everybody here is a volunteer. So having qualified people out here volunteering,
I don't think we're volunteering. We're having fun.
Well, yeah,
That's a little different.
I'm saying the rest of them know what they're doing. I was going to say it's nice to have people that know what they're doing, but the two of us, we're just standing here,
Well,
just having
I had
a
a
thing.
chat with Coach Piazza at one point, and he explained that now that all of his kids have gone through the program, he has no reason to stay other than he enjoys it. He's having fun at it, and God bless him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it looks like Coach. Oh. Flag on the play brings back what would have been a beautiful catch by Donovan there.
You don't
down the
know
field.
that. I'm sure the defense didn't run quite as fast knowing the whistle had been blown.
But that's so it's kind of play we're used to seeing with the Centurions, airing it down the field. So it's nice to see that they're working on offensive plays out here, whereas they were really working on defense earlier, and now they're working to get the offense to sort of open it up a bit, get back into what we're sort of used to here, and what we're used to seeing. So it's good. But Coach Stillwell, Wayne Stillwell's here. It's good to see him. Oh. Ethan with another nice run. Not a whole lot of yardage there, but you can tell that he's following his blockers, and you could hear Coach Jones. He was happy with it. Obviously, anytime you run the ball, you always want more yards than what they got.
Looks
but,
like 2nd and 12.
Yeah, second and a few. So
At the
so that's good.
31.
Oh, downfield, number 6. Had to circle around a couple of times. Wait. No, that's number 8. Sorry, I got the wrong number. Donovan. See, he caught it downfield like that other play before.
This one counts.
Yeah, this one counts. As you see, they're moving the sticks. Looks like it's going to be a 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line. We'll see how this goes. Oh!
Or in this case, doesn't go.
Yeah. Number 14, James Van Dam, broke through the line there and got to the running back. Loss of, call it about 5 yards on the play, put him back to about the 9-yard line. Bring up a 2nd and goal from the 9. That was a nice play there. There we go, run out to the left side. Ethan again.
Not getting very far.
Not getting very far, but he picked up a few yards.
You might want to consider replacing this cable here.
No, I don't think it's a cable. I think it's a camera.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, equipment. Don't know
So
why.
for those online wondering why the screen just went to colors, if you bump this cable unintentionally connecting the camera to the laptop, it loses its synchronization real fast. It loses the video real fast.
Yeah.
So I have to be real careful with it. And here's our nice play coming.
Oh.
Did he even get to move upfield at all?
No, he was looking to move upfield. I think he got back to the original line of scrimmage there, but John was there to take him down. You know, is he doing all the stuff you've been telling him to do? You know, he is he learning?
God bless him. You know, this is his favorite sport in the year. He does actually basketball as well. You'd think a tall guy basketball would be. No, this is his favorite sport. He lives for the football season of the year.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You know, finding a sport you really love doing is always great. So here we go. We got 4th and goal from about the 8. Little pass up the middle. Ethan, see if he can. Oh.
Was that enough?
I don't think so. I think Kevin Rabinski got him. Are they calling the game now? All right, so it looks like that's going to be the end of the game there. We've got a score of 38-14, which, again, this is, you know, scrimmage, so we're not too worried about the score. It's more about what the guys are doing out there.
Frankly,
and
it's
everything
been a fun
like that.
game.
Yeah, it's been real nice, you know, back and forth. Got a lot of stuff they saw. So we're going to go ahead and get signed off here. And we'll hopefully see you guys on Thursday. And hopefully everything will be working. You know, we don't want to jinx anything. But, you know, that's the plan, to have everything working.
Leg.
Yeah.
Break a leg.
Yeah. Well, if I break a leg, it'll just take me longer to get up on top of the press box over there at TJ. So, again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. And we shall see you on Thursday. So that's 6 days from now.
God bless all.
Yep.
God bless the USA.
Hi.
Have a good one.